All right, I'm out here in the Green Mountains working on the family farm in a vegetable production hoop house or greenhouse. This is like the cheapest version, really low cost, easy to put up version of a greenhouse where you can see metal and wood framing with a plastic pulled over it. The sides roll up, and then there's also two doors and ventilation holes on each side that we use like fans to get airflow in here when it's really hot in the summer. So also there's a rainwater catchment. You can see the tub back there. Rainwater catchment that runs these lines, the irrigation lines for each bed. So in here there is a lot of plant life going on, and since it's raining a lot outside, we came in here to plant and weed. So these tomatoes interplanted. So we'll plant like tomatoes, lettuce together, kale. See this row is all tomatoes, kale, lettuce. And we just put down a lot of beans, getting a lot of things started, and then onions, kale right here. It's just a whole sea of kale, a lot of onions. But basically, this is like the cheapest version of a greenhouse. It's all organic, which means no fertilizer, no spraying. Here you can see kale, onion interplanted, all lettuce in the back row. This looks really healthy. But basically it's all organic. It's planted directly into the ground. You get a lot less control here. So you can see some holes in the leaves, which means pest pressure. You're getting some pest damage in here. But we're also leaving all the weeds in the rows, just kind of stepping over them. And once again, no fertilizer, no spraying, very low cost, low maintenance. But then you also get a little more damage on the leaves, which if you're trying to take to market, people just naturally don't like seeing that. So like, I'm fine with eating a piece of kale that has a few holes in it, like this here. But if you're trying to sell that at market, people always get thrown off by that when they see little bite marks in it. It's a natural kind of instinct that people have where they just don't want to pick that bunch that has a bunch of holes in it. So overall, like, the soil is extremely healthy. You can just see the amount of vibrant life in here. Like, it's very healthy, very happy. All sorts of tomatoes down here. But the point of this is to show this one style of cultivation. So this is all vegetable production in here, but people use these for cannabis all the time. You can grow anything in these, and it helps with a few things. So one, it's pouring rain right now, but not in here. So you get that amount of control from it, especially with things like end of the season when you're flowering. You get a lot of mold problems, especially in places like the Midwest and the North. Like, it rains so much in the fall that it can ruin your flower buds with cannabis production and outdoors. So having it inside this, just a plastic cover over it, it prevents that from happening. You can get a lot more airflow in here. You get a little bit of control while you get this organic base to work with. And so a lot of people, there is a big market for sun-grown organic everything. Vegetables, cannabis, hemp, CBD, everything. So having that marketing point and just overall quality, where like I would prefer sun-grown organic outdoor myself over indoor fertilizer with sprays. So it definitely has a place in the market, and this is one of the ways to attain it. So this really inexpensive greenhouse setup that you could then expand upon. Like, you could beef this up and put a little bit more money into it and make it even better. So this is just something that we have out on the family farm that is just used for vegetable production. And you can see all this empty space. We weeded it and we planted it because we need to get this more productive. Like, we shouldn't have this much empty space in May. Like, I know there's a lot of things going on, but that's why it's nice to have help out here and get some more stuff planted, because there's empty space. We got to fill it and get the maximum amount of production out of here as we can. So just wanted to share this cool spot that I'm working with. Hope everyone's doing well. Cheers.